Hey guys, how it's going? Today I'll show you how you can deploy your Django based project in Google App Engine. Google Cloud Platform give you $300 free for 12 months, which is enough for your initial fooling around. So first of all, you guys have to register for the Google Cloud Platform. I have already registered it. You need a working credit card and a Gmail account, and you are done for that. Google provide a very good documentation for deploying of your Django project in App Engine. And even after that, I face a lot of difficulty. So I prepared this video so that you guys do not have to go through same difficulty. So let's start.
Now let's go to the documentation of the Google App Engine provided by Google Cloud. The link is provided in the description. You guys can check the description or the documentation before going through the whole procedure. Please remember to register for that before going through all this process. You can quickly read all of this before going to the procedure. You can go to register by clicking on that console button. So let's begin. So first thing is to select a project. If we haven't created a project, then we have to create a project first. You can create a project by go to select project and then new project. Now let's select our project name. For me, I think YouTube Django blog is okay, and let's hit create. It will take some time for the project to be created. Let's just wait. Yeah, the project is created. So this is my project. As we can see the project name and project ID over there. And let's return back to the documentation again. The next thing which we have to do is to follow the cloud.sql.admin. We have to enable that. Just click that button and follow the link. So okay, let's select our project, which is youtube.django.blog, and hit the button. Yeah, we are done with that also. The next step, we have to install and initialize SDK. You guys can follow that link from some other place. Now let's log in our account. Please install SDK first. You guys can follow that from some other place. Let me just log into my Google Cloud from the directory where my project is stored, and I select my account in which I have Google Cloud. So the authentication process is done. Yeah, now let me initialize the G-Cloud in this present store. Please install G-Cloud SDK before it. Let me just follow the link, reinitialize the project. Let me select the account, my account in which my project is good, and my project name. And yeah, I'm almost done. Okay, yeah, that initialization part is also done. After initialization process, let's clone. Let's enable our SQL admin first, then we'll clone our project. Yeah, that is done. Now let me download the proxy. I'm just following the steps. Yeah, that is the proxy. If you guys are on other environment, please download or do the steps accordingly. We need the Cloud SQL proxy so that we can access our database from our local host also. It will just take some time. Now I'll copy that exe file of the proxy to my working directory, and I'll rename it so that it will be easier for me. Cloud SQL proxy. It will be very easy for me. Now we have to create instance in our gcloud. So please click that button and follow the step. You should be IAM admin. That means admin. So for creating instance, you just have to follow that link. I'll be creating an instance first, and the instance would be of MySQL, not Postgres. Now let's give a name to our SQL instance. For me, blog instance is okay, and also give the password, and also select the area where we want to store that, and let's hit create. It will take some time to create, and here it is, our instance is created. Inside this instance, we will be creating our database. After this, let's okay, what is the next step? Okay, let's see, let's enable our let's see what is our connection name, because we'll be needing connection name in order to connect. For that, you can just copy that line and give your instance name. For me, it's blog instance. Okay, let me write blog instance and hit enter. Okay, it's a bit easier. Okay, the connection name should be somewhere over there. It's easy. It's not that difficult to remember also. So let's write another line in order to see whether we can make connection or not. If the connection is made, then we'll be sure. So let's open the command terminal where our cloud SQL proxy is located, and let me just copy that line over there and just put the connection name over there, copy and like paste. Yeah, okay, let's hit enter. uh, it will just take some, yeah, okay, so we are able to communicate with our uh, our blog instance. So if we create a database inside that, then we can communicate with that. The next step would be to uh, create a database inside this instance. uh, for me, I would just like to create a database by going to that database button and keep a general name like YouTube blog TV or something like that. Easy peasy, not that difficult. Okay, and then hit create. So the database is created. We also it is a good practice to create another user also. Let's go and create another user. I can go inside the user section and then create another user. Root user is there, but it's good to create another user also. I'll give the general name, which is admin, and then give my password. and the it should be access any host should be able to access it, of course. Please take care of that. Okay, the username is also created. Now let's see what the connection is actually. Okay, yeah, so let's go to our um, documentation again. So they say that now we have to configure our database setting, and everything is provided over there, and even the setting for the documentation database is provided over there at the last section. Please copy that section and go to your project, Django project, inside settings. So if you guys do not have a project, this is also a time where you can like download a project from GitHub, or even the samples is provided over there. Please copy it and just go to the settings section and try to like edit everything from connection name, which you can find it by going in your command terminal just like before. Okay, let me just see. Okay, connection name is actually there. What I'm searching for. Yeah, okay. Just put the connection name over there, and my username, which I have just created, which is admin, and password. For hiding my password, I have set my that password to OS environment. For you guys can write your password. Uh, Please do not write OS environment when you deploy your project to Google Cloud. It won't be able. Will not be able to understand. Then let's give my database name, which is block.instance. Now let's also add it to another section, which is for like local host. And the username is admin, and the password similar to a pub OS environment. I have set my password to my environment variable so I can access. For you guys, you can directly write your password. So yeah, everything is done over here. So let me go to the command terminal, and let me, yeah, of course, the next thing is we also need to install this MySQL package, which I haven't installed. So let's install that first. Yeah, it's installed. Please do not forget to install this package. And I've also provided a line which will be needed just above your database, so your Django database could easily communicate. Let me check inside the requirement.txt. Okay, it's there over there. So let me put those lines. These lines are provided in the description. You guys can just copy it and paste it in your settings.py. It is needed for your database to communicate with Django. Now let's check what are the other steps which I have to perform. Okay, so the configuration of the database is almost done over here. Then the next thing is to run our app, and I think you guys must be familiar how to run a Django project. So we have to first of all perform the migrations and then migrate. So if you don't have the virtual environment, please create that. It will be a lot easier. And if you have downloaded your project from Git, you guys need to have your virtual environment, of course. I already have everything set, so I can directly go for. Okay, there is some issue. Oh, I haven't start my proxy. So we checked it last time. So we have to start our proxy. Please do that in another command terminal. So okay, let's try again. So the connection is done over there. We can see blink again. What is the issue now? Oh, okay. Instead of my database name, I wrote my instance name. So I have to go over there and write my database name, not the instance name. Guys, please take care of that. Don't repeat the mistake I have just committed. Go over there and write your database name, not your instance name. And I think I should be able to. I am having a good feeling now. Yeah, it worked. So again, let's make migration our other apps. For me, it's blog and users. So let me do that. Yeah, so everything is done. Now I can migrate. So all these databases are created not locally like when we initially test our project, but it is stored in our Google Cloud, which is going through that proxy, which is communicating via that proxy. So all this data migrations is performed in the cloud itself. So all those tables are created right now in the cloud. So now I have to create super user, of course. Okay, that is my project name. Yeah, just give any common name. It's okay. Uh, Password again. Yeah, I'm done. Now I'm done. I'm ready to uh, run my server. Yeah, guys, mind it, it will be a bit slower when you have your database in the cloud than locally. So yeah, I am able to go to my project. I think, yeah, okay, I'm ready. I am able to get my project. Let me create another username so I can demonstrate it to you guys like how everything is done over there. Again, password. Yeah, let's sign up. Yeah, it's working. Okay, everything is working fine. Here also everything is fine. You can also see the connection made by my local app to cloud. Everything is fine over here. Let's go to my project now. So locally it's running fine as and the database is in the cloud. let's deploy this project to the app engine now. So before deployment, we have to uh, false our debug. You have to false your debug. There is a easier command which I will write in the description. Like for this, it will be false when we are in Google App Engine application. So now I am allowing the all host. If you guys don't want to do that, like you can go to your project and find the IP. It should be in your database where your database is located. You can just write your IP and give the access. For me, it's fine. It's just for demonstration purpose. So I wrote 8 asterisk over there, which means to allow all the host to communicate with that. The next thing which we have to do is to just provide the static route and comment that static file dir, which will create some issue. And the database is fine over there. Okay, next step is you have to collect your static files. For that, manage.py collect staticity. Okay, uh, and after this, you guys are ready to perform your deployment, and the code is gcloud app deploy. Hit enter. Oh my god, I forgot something. Okay, app.yaml file. I haven't created app.yaml file. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys also have to create a app.yaml file. Without that, we cannot deploy the project. The code for the app.yml is written in our documentation. At the end, you guys can just copy it, and we have to add one more line, that is to give location of our WSWSKey file. Um, I've already written that code. Let me just go and copy paste it. So this is the way, this is the location where I have to write it over here. Let me just copy that line and paste it. Okay, for you guys, there should be your project name. My project name is Django blog project. So instead of that, you guys can create your name. And also remember the gunicorn should be there. Without gunicorn, uh, if we deploy our project, it won't work. So requirements.txt is a must. If we do not add that, then the app engine won't be able to understand like what kind of packages our project use. So requirement.txt is a must, and inside that you must put gunicorn version, gunicorn package. So let's deploy now. Same command, Google App Deploy. It's working now. Let me deploy it in central US 14. It will take some time, guys. You just wait patiently. It will take a lot of time actually if you have slow internet connection. So okay, the process is has started now. Yeah, I'll just fast forward it now. Yeah, okay, it's done. You can also check the log from the first command. And if you directly want to see how your project is deployed, then you can just type gcloud app browse, or you can also check the link over there, copy it and paste it in your browser. Okay, okay, so I can see my website. It is It is being hosted in Google Cloud App Engine. And guys, please remember to write your password instead of OS/30 environment, because App Engine won't be able to understand that. So okay, let me just log in to one of my account which I previously created. Yeah, I am able to log in since the inside the SQL I have already created that, so it's working fine. So this is the project and this is my code which is been already transferred to gcloud base. So yeah, so almost done, everything is finished now. So you guys can also try it, deploy it, and I'll catch you later. Thank you.